Welcome to a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at 9:30 at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda.
Good morning. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the May 17th meeting of the Lorain County Board of Commissioners. It's May already. I'm going to hit 90 degrees, maybe hit a record today. Our thought for the day is Proverbs 15 through 17. For the despondent, every day brings trouble. For the happy heart, life is a continual feast. Better to have little with fear for the Lord than to have great treasure and inner turmoil. A bowl of vegetables with someone you love is better than steak with someone you hate. That's for you. You're a foodie. So.
Oh, steak's good with anybody.
Your worst enemy.
We're cooking it for you, right? Mr. Kalo, you have the dog for this morning?
Yep.
You just got, wait, take that back. You just got remarried.
Yeah.
It's all right. Things haven't changed. Our featured dog this week is a Bulldog Pit Mix. He's one of 30 dogs. We got a full house,
boy.
guys. He was found in Lorain. He's about 2 years old. Come here. Come here. Look at her. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at her. See? Look at her. See? Look at her. There you go. There you go. Get the picture. He's about 2 years old. He's got a great personality. He's available for adoption day. And like I said, we have 30 more at the kennel. So please stop by and find a friend for your family. Come on. You ready?
Okay, Madam Clerk.
Resolutions, number one, investments.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Appropriations.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Transfers.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
No advances, no repayments, requisitions.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Travel.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Bills.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Commissioners authorize various personnel actions as indicated on the summary sheet for employees within jurisdiction of Lorain County Commissioners.
Mr. Cortez.
Thank you, Madam Commissioner. Madam Clerk, you sound terrible. You
Yeah,
okay?
she doesn't feel good today.
Oh, my goodness. I hope you feel better. I do have a few personnel issues I wish to discuss with the board. Potential hires at Job and Family Services, possibly in the IT department. Also, potential sale of real estate and a pending legal matter. And I've also received a notice to negotiate from the operating engineers that represent our bridge workers. So that'll be brief. We haven't really met yet, but I just want to inform you of where we're going to go with that. So all of those topics allowable under the Sunshine Act for executive session discussion. So to ask at the conclusion of our regular meeting, we go into executive session and discuss those matters that I've outlined. Thank you.
Thank you.
Approve and waive the reading of the minutes of May 10th.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Under Community Development, award contract to Dr. Scott Iliff of Iliff Management LLC to receive grant assistance from CDBG PY15 set aside private rehab at 154 Park Avenue, Amherst, the amount of $4,725.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, question, Don, are we just about, will this kill about all the money from this $300,000 grant we received?
These were pipeline projects that we were working on, so we still have about $52,000 left to award for downtown rehabilitation. That'd be enough for at least 6 grants still to come through, and we continue to work with Teresa at Main Street. Max is also going out to reach out to the businesses. Again, we've been working 3 years on this project, and through surveys, door to door, as well as announcements at every Main Street meeting.
Okay, so there's still more to come?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Is there an indication the interest level is there to utilize what's remaining?
We believe so. Projects have continued to change as businesses have determined that what they originally thought they would like to do, prices have come in where they've expanded. So we may have some that have done some work and still have up to the $10,000 to come in. To come back to us, as well as other businesses that we are reaching out to that have not taken advantage of the program as of yet.
In our timeline or deadline? If we
August
have to utilize-
31st is for us to be able to have the work done,
Okay.
completed, so that we then have a month to cut checks and then a month to close out the program.
We're going to do a report out to the board soon. Don and I talked about it. We're going to come in with some PowerPoint pictures, the before and afters with the work that's been done. I think the public will be really interested in seeing the transformation that's been taking place. One of the things that I do want to look at is if we're racing to the finish line, we may want to look at resurfacing some of those public parking lots or something down there. We can do that to exhaust funds, correct, under the grant?
We can make small changes without state approval. For larger changes, we would need to go back to the state. So it is definitely a possibility, but we'd have to act quickly just because time, of course, is always of the essence in these programs.
Yeah, my desire is not to return any.
Right.
Yeah,
Any
it's too hard to get, and so when we get them, we have to use them.
So it's all part of helping the small businesses and
Correct.
helping to keep things vibrant in downtown Amherst.
And some of the before and after pictures, especially when they've been doing the front facades, are amazing. Of course, we also do that real infrastructure work that's hidden, like protecting the building itself by helping to replace roofs and things that are desperately needed to keep these buildings in good shape and so they can be occupied. But when you get a new facade, it is amazing how it changes the streetscape.
Is this just a downtown area and the Main
Yes.
Street area? So,
It's very compact.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a couple places I know that just fall right outside of downtown that could probably use some assistance, but we can't go that far.
Correct.
That's another example of the county working in partnership with communities and businesses.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful partnership where we've all had to pick up quite a bit to carry the water.
Well, it was a $300,000 grant, and then the property owners match it, so it really was a $600,000 investment. Right?
We'll probably leverage more than that overall. City of Amherst put in a lot of money towards the parking lots. We have been averaging almost $1.50, I believe it is, from the private business owners for every dollar we put in.
It's
So
going to
it's
be close
been
to $1
very
million
good.
when we get done. probably.
I think we'll break that, yes.
Wow, good.
Great.
You know, and that's what those main streets need. They need that kind of investment downtown.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you, and it has a lot to do with your assistance as well as with that of the staff and what's been going on with Teresa at Main Street, and even City of Amherst and their councilmen on occasion have grabbed a couple of people and brought them forward. So
Right.
Yeah, let me point out, this started with a request for $5,000 in assistance from this board to work with some outside people to get this grant wrote. You guys came to the table with that money. We may have been able to get the work done ourselves without the help, but we had a short window of opportunity and we needed some assistance. And you guys took a leap of faith on us when we needed $5,000. $5,000 is turning into $1 million
Nice.
investment.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Don.
Right.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Award contract to Young Zampari of Zick Lee Family Investments LLC to receive grant assistance from CDBG PY15 set aside private rehab 161 Park Avenue, Amherst, amount of $1,177.50.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Award contract to Daryl McCarty of D Boys 4 LLC to receive grant assistance from CDBG PY15 set aside private rehab at 167 Cleveland Avenue, Amherst, in the amount of $5,259.94.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Award contract to Daryl McCartney of D Boys 4 LLC to receive grant assistance from CDBG PY15 set aside private rehab at 195 Cleveland Avenue, Amherst, in the amount of $4,460.80.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Big fix up at Old Town Pizza, huh?
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Looks nice
Aye.
over there, that addition that they put out on
That's
the front.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very nice.
Amend Resolution 16652 adopted October 12, 2016, awarding contract to number 4 Green Home Solutions Cleveland in the amount of $5,967 for Gail Parsons at 117 Beechdale Avenue, Avon Lake, for roof over bathroom, replace plumbing, vent stack, replacement of shower, faucet, and toilet. Amendments to reflect the grant year PY14 should be PY16.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Job and Family, approve and enter in a sub-grant agreement with the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, Ohio Department of Medicaid for state fiscal year 18 and 19, effective July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Clerk of Courts, approve and enter in lease agreement with Lorain Civic Center Committee, 611 Broadway Avenue, Lorain, to house Lorain County Clerk of Court's title office. Space is 2,155 square feet at a cost of $1,550 per month, effective June 1st, 2017 through May 31st, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Under the Veterans, authorize Lorain County Veterans Service Office Administrative Assistant Martha Guru to utilize the county's Loramet Visa credit card in the amount not to exceed $2,000 in accordance with the ORC 301.27.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Cortez.
I have no additional comments this morning, thank you.
Mr. Ennis.
Commissioners, the city of Amherst and Amherst Township have presently worked out a proposed JED covering the property that the county and the Port Authority own at the Golden Acres property. You know, the first step of getting that started is the county and the Port Authority, as the owners, have to sign a petition requesting that they enter into this contract. So I would ask for a resolution authorizing the Board of Commissioners to petition those two entities to enter into a JED contract.
Okay. Make a motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
And other than that, I do have two pending litigation matters for executive session.
Commissioners report.
Well, yesterday, we had our Transportation Improvement District meeting. There were 4 projects that we're going to be submitting for funding. East 28th Street in the city of Lorain, Detroit and Transportation Drive intersection in the village of Sheffield Village, the heart of Lorain County, Avon Belden Road and Miller Road, cities of North Ridgeville and Avon, and Jaycox Road. So 4 projects. They will be determined by the state whether they rank high enough to get funding for that. We used to get $150,000 a year automatically. Now it's competitive, so we have to apply. Also, yesterday, I had an opportunity to tour Republic's new maintenance facility in Carlisle Township. They put up a new state-of-the-art facility and poured tons of concrete over there. It used to be dusty, muddy, dirty. Now it's all concrete. They are also trying to get new garbage trucks that run on natural gas instead of diesel. So it's a lot more environmentally friendly and also very, very quiet. Like, if you're waiting to hear the garbage truck coming down the street, it's too late because they're that quiet. So it's pretty cool. Those are like almost $400,000 for those new trucks that they're trying to go to. So in $8 million, almost $8 million in improvements over there. So they're going to be having a ribbon cutting June or July, which we'll all be invited to attend. And I told him that you might want to speak at that if you would like. So other than that, I don't have any other report. Oh yeah, yes I do. Brandi, sorry, I almost forgot.
Who?
Brandi.
Who?
Who?
You said I almost forgot. I said who?
Oh. Good morning. Thanks for keeping me on track.
It's Pride Week again, all right? Lorain County Pride Day is coming up Saturday. And this is what, our 16th annual one we've held? We got 24 communities participating. That's the most ever since I've been here.
Great.
We only had 16 when I started, so we've got a lot more communities to work with us, all right? And that's important. I'm going to let Brandi tell you about our activities, but it's May 20th from 9 to noon. And come on out and volunteer if you haven't already. Brandi?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning, Brandi.
So this year we have the 24 different communities with approximately 2,400 volunteers expected throughout those communities. Some of the events that I would like to highlight, the city of Oberlin is having a document shredding, a tire collection, and an electronics collection event for Pride Day, and they've been working with us to make sure that they're collecting all of those things the proper way. Rochester Township and Village is having a pavilion open house after their cleanup events where residents can meet with the trustees and village council and have some education on recycling. Sheffield Lake will be doing a debris cleanup and mulching flower beds and planting flowers at the Shoreway Shopping Center, so that'll be a big project. City of Lorain has the most amount of volunteers estimated to come out this year. They'll be doing, one of their biggest groups is the Church of the Open Door, who will be planting flowers at all of the Welcome to Lorain signs and cleaning up in Lakeview Park and downtown Lorain. The city of Elyria has cleanups going on in most of their parks around town, including some plantings at the police station and the fire station on Cedar Street. And city of Vermilion has about 400 volunteers as well. So Vermilion, Elyria, and Lorain have the most amount of volunteers coming out. But together they add up to 2,400, so that's pretty amazing. The Vermilion is going to be working at all of the different parks across the city. They get different groups involved. Karen Davis, our county facilities management director, is coordinating cleanups and flower plantings at the county buildings on Pride Day, so if anybody would like to volunteer to help on that day, you're welcome to do that. And then the rest of the communities that are involved will be doing litter cleanups, beautification efforts, planting flowers. That's the main point of Lorain County Pride Day. And if anybody wants to get involved, we have Pride Day coordinators in each community. And if anybody would like to know who their Pride Day coordinator is, they can contact me. I am in the directory on loraincounty.us, Brandi Schnell, so they can find me that way. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was something new that happened this year. Marco's Pizza became a national sponsor with Keep America Beautiful, and they offered each affiliate a pizza party for 50 volunteers. Well, we have a lot of communities participating, so we did a drawing, and the city of Avon was the winner of that drawing. So they are going to be having a pizza party after their cleanup events in Avon at 12:30 at City Hall. And since they have more than 50 volunteers, their mayor is going to pick up the tab to pay for the extra pizza for their volunteers. And then we did a t-shirt contest. Commissioner Kokoski and I judged nearly 700 entries for the Lorain County Pride Day t-shirt contest, and we were able to narrow it down to one because we had to, not because we wanted to. And this is the t-shirt that we have. The winner was Stephen Kakuka, a 7th grader at Amherst Junior School in Amherst, and his teacher was Mrs. DeFranco. So I think it's pretty
very cool.
amazing, the artwork that we received.
Oh, yeah.
And then finally, because Keep Lorain County Beautiful, which is an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. We have to do reporting to them. We have to pay an annual due, and we have to participate in some of their events, which Lorain County Pride Day is a Great American Cleanup event. And so this was the 10th year in a row that we received the President's Circle Award for Keep America Beautiful for fulfilling all of those duties. So this was our award for this year. So I just wanted to share that with you all as well. Any questions?
Nope, good job, Brandi.
All right, thank you so much.
Before I move on, I did forget one other thing too. I mean,
ahead.
did you have something else, Keith?
No, I just remind everybody, you're the chair of the KAB board this year.
I am,
Yes.
and I finally got to attend my first meeting at the Historical Society, and it was gorgeous and beautiful, and a lot
There's
of
going to be a
good
lot
people on that
more
board.
events this year from KAB. Stand
Yeah.
by, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I had a request from the veterans to see if I could get a state flag for them for the Veterans Memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Amherst. We contacted Dan Ramos, our state representative, and he actually sent us a flag that they flew over the State House the week of April 25th. So I have that for them, and it will be at the Amherst Memorial. So thank you to Dan Ramos for doing that for us. And we have a certificate, and very nice. Thank you. End of my report.
Sure.
I don't know, I might forget something else. Something I don't know, you never know.
Yeah, busy week. Had the opportunity, I attended an event at the Lorain Palace last Wednesday, Lorain Proud. A lot of it discussions about the Pride Day and the cleanups. About 75 people from the community there looking to participate in making Lorain a cleaner, better looking place. NOACA Governance and Executive Committee met on Friday, moving issues forward to our agenda for our board meeting in June. We have one discussion going on in governance for about 2.5 years, and it looks like myself, I was former chair of the governance committee, and then the current president, Adam Frederick, commissioner from Medina County, along with Grace Galucci, is going to have to meet with Geauga County commissioners, trying to some finality to that issue with changing the governance, where it needs full ratification. Attended Waterfront Winterfest, had a fundraiser at AMVETS to benefit their event in Lorain for Thanksgiving weekend. Saturday morning, I was invited by Kelly LaRosa for the Habitat for Humanity Women Who Build 2017. About 50 women there who had gone through training were building a house on Warden Avenue. It was pretty cool. It looked nice to see everybody joining together. Avon Lake United Church of Christ did a $2,000 donation.
Wow.
A couple of the parishioners who were there said nice things about you. I said, are you sure you know Matt one?
Are we talking about the same
Yeah,
person?
same guy. Hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day. Again, we had the TID meeting, and also condolences to the Parsons family. Chad Parsons, a longtime Sheffield Township trustee's father, passed away after a long battle with cancer, so condolences to the family. End of my report.
Yeah, our sympathies definitely go out to Trustee Chad Parsons, passing of his father. It's always a great loss, but especially when you lose a mother or father, it's pretty significant stuff. So, Lorain County Health Department held the Active Transportation Dialogue at Lorain County Community College, and our new president, Marcia Ballinger, had a chance to speak before that. She was talking about a staff member who I believe rides a bike every day, I think, almost someplace from the east side to the campus. But good conversation. The only frustrating part is that the legislature is still not stepping up, and ODOT's still not stepping up on providing the funds that are needed, especially for transit. So I think I was quoted as saying they believe in pouring more concrete instead of actually, investing the dollars in other areas. We always talk about that at NOACA. You keep building additional lanes.
Additional maintenance.
Additional, which means additional maintenance, and you already have maintenance that needs to be taken care of in the first place. But we're still poorly funded in the way of transit, ranking towards the bottom. But those discussions are continuing throughout the community. Of course, we will be having our own feedback sessions throughout the community regarding transit and a transit plan for Lorain County, and you'll be learning more about that in the weeks ahead. The Lorain County Community Alliance met recently, just discussing some plans for the future, some upcoming meetings, and certainly planning on a big roundtable discussion coming up later in the year where we bring in all the legislators and the various municipal and township associations, talk about what's going on legislatively. I missed the Winterfest waterfront spaghetti dinner, so it was pretty well attended.
Yes.
Yeah, very well attended.
I talked to Steve Bancek, about 150 total dinners.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, I don't know how Steve finds the time. He seems to be involved in everything these days, but a good public servant and even a good retired public servant. Just keeps on serving. Mother's Day was really kind of cool. I was out at one of the shopping centers on Saturday and just saw a lot of mothers with their kids. I guess Dad must have stayed home to work on the lawn or do something, but it seemed like mothers, even though Mother's Day was Sunday, it was just cool seeing all the mothers out with the kids, and happy Mother's Day. Boy, I don't know. I think I posted something on Facebook about it being the toughest and also most rewarding job, being a mother. National holiday on Monday, it was Jim Cordes Day in Lorain County, right?
So it should have been.
It should have been, okay. We'll work on that next year.
Well, thank
But
you.
happy birthday. Boy, they come quickly, don't they?
They do.
Attended the 8th Annual Mayor's Business Council over in Sheffield Village with Mayor John Hunter. Great turnout for that at Quaker Steak. We met bright and early in the morning, about 7:15 for the breakfast, and got an update on what all's going on in the village, the heart of Lorain County. And just amazing, all the growth that's taking place in that area. And they're talking about a lot of construction initiatives are coming down the pike related to the roads, everywhere from when you get off the ramp there at 254, and then as you come up Abbey Road towards the college. Apparently, I think it's the 3rd highest rated accident zone in the state. Just a lot of accidents, and I think for all of us who travel that area, we understand why. But they're going to be working on a number of improvements, and so get ready for some headaches and congestion in that area. Certainly excited about some of the proposals we'll be submitting for our Transportation Improvement District opportunities, and these are things where we're looking forward to working with the communities to keep things moving. A lot of these transportation projects now, the primary factor is the economic development component, how it would help with economic development in the area, and we think that we're submitting a number of very competitive projects. We'll see how those work out. And we hope you'll be on the lookout for our brand new spanking Lorain County Visitor's Guide. I can now actually hold up the copy, and it looks great. I just wanted to commend the county administrator. I wanted to commend Jennifer Kennedy and everybody who worked on it. If you ever need a proofreader, Jim Cordes is available in exchange for a bottle of wine and some good food.
And sometimes I work for Phoenix. Oh, I do work for Phoenix.
You were reviewing this. I know a lot of evenings going through it. But it looks, it looks really good, and we're excited to get that out there. And I got to tell you, when you look through the visitor's guide, I mean, we all live here, and we know how great it is to be here. But when you look at all the things there are to do, and you still run into people in the community who tell you what, oh, there's just nothing to do, you know. Take a look, pick it up. Plenty of exciting things to do.
To add on to that, Commissioner Lundy, it's a new format this year. It's a new layout with some razzle dazzle in there. And next week we will be reporting out to you, the board, on Restaurant Week and how wildly successful that was. So stay tuned. And at the same time, I'm going to try to get a few of these things out of here on PowerPoint with Restaurant Week to get it up on the video for you guys.
Good.
Didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt you today.
No. We understand that that's a good report forthcoming, and excited to see what
There's
our
an arm wrestle over who gets to pull the winning ticket for some of the
for the winner.
gift certificates we have.
Yeah. And that would complete my report, Madam President.
Okay.
Board correspondence.
I move to approve the correspondence and waive the reading.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Public comment.
Anybody wishing to, you want to come up? Come on up, Terry, just introduce yourself.
That's what I said.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Good, how are
great.
you?
Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there also. My name's Terry Stone. I'm the director of the Lorain Veterans Council, or Lorain County Veterans Service Commission. I'm getting other jobs mixed up that I did. I just wanted to thank the board for everything they've done with our move into the building. It's been just a little over a year now, and it's coming along real well. I did get an email finally about the new sign that would be put up there. My question would be, if I could find out who designed it, so maybe we could look at, little tweaking. I'm not sure who designed it before it goes up, The other thing that was brought to our attention that I wasn't aware of was that the county's website, loraincounty.us, there is no link or mention at all of the Lorain County Veterans Service Commission, and I was wanting to know who I can talk to, who the webmaster is, about possibly getting us put on the county's website also.
Absolutely. Yep, we'll make sure that gets taken care of.
Yep. I'm not quite sure who it is to talk to. I looked in the guide, but I'm not.
I'm surprised by that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Other than that was about all I had. I just wanted to thank everybody for all the work we've been doing. Memorial Day's coming up, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of flags going in and out of the building, and all the cities that I go through in county are looking very nice, with all the banners and everything else, especially here in Elyria. A lot of the work on the flag poles and the signs and stuff. It's very nice.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, are you still running into a lot of folks showing up confusion between your office and the office across the street? It's just it's a seen on cable, so I thought it was an opportunity for you to remind folks, where
Right.
you're located. And
That was one of the things that stuck right out when I saw the drawing of the sign was the coloring, which I know it can be changed, but the VA's new sign down there is blue background with white lettering, and if we did ours the same way, then that's just going to really add to the confusion. We probably get 20 to 25 calls or stop-ins a day for their doctor's appointments. I need to set a chair up in the back and get some nail clippers and start making some money is what I need to do. We could do podiatry appointments there. Draw blood, not a problem. We can take care of that. But yeah, there is still a lot of confusion, so the more advertising we do, and it's like you said, people say there's nothing to do in the county when they come to our office thinking it's the VA, and I say, well, all the advertising we do, they say, we haven't seen any of that stuff. I'm thinking, we advertise everywhere. I mean, it's hard not to see us out there somewhere. But yeah, we still get a lot of that confusion going on, especially the phone calls. I think some of that was a magnet that was put out free by the American Legion. When they opened the new clinic, they advertised the new clinic's new address and our address on the same refrigerator magnet, which I talked to American Legion headquarters in Columbus and told them, said, don't do that again, because they looked at the first number and they confused the numbers. Our number's on there, but the VA's number's on there too, and that's a lot, because I ask people when I answer the phone, are you looking at a refrigerator magnet? Yeah. So that was an issue. I asked them, I said, thank you very much for the free advertising, but please don't do it again. If you want to advertise the clinic by themselves, that's fine. But yeah, we're working through it. It's been very busy since the clinic moved down there. That's why in September we hired 3 new employees. So, and they're constantly people in and out of there. So it's been a real plus moving to that location.
Good.
yeah, well, we're thrilled to work with you on that, and I know it took a little bit of time. We wanted to make sure we got just the right building. I think we got the right building. I think we got the good location, and look forward to working with you on things moving forward.
Yep. Thank you again very much.
Thanks.
Anyone else wishing to address the board this morning? Seeing none, I move that we go into executive session as outlined by the administrator and assistant county prosecutor.
Second.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
This has been a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at 9:30 at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings, and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda for a printable copy of the agenda.